Thank you, done somebody.
Hello and welcome to this week's Articulate. I'm Harry.
And I'm Katie, and coming up on today's show we're going to be showing you how to make your very own tattoo designs.
We will, and we'll also be featuring a two-part documentary with Damn Dirty Bikes rider James Snowden. And also, I'm going to be showing you how to make a very scrumptious bacon sandwich.
And last but not least, we're going to be doing a tribute to Remembrance Day at the end of today's show. But for now, here's the first part of the two-part documentary about the day in the life of James Snowden. Take a look.
Well, this is my. Give me a second. Oh, jeez. Well, this is my GoPro edit on a Hero 3. A life in the James Snowden. Day off. I hope you enjoy it. That should be ready for them. Right, let's go. So yeah, today work. Going to be a good day, hopefully. Looking forward to it compared to the chip shop work. So this is Nan's house, by the way. Quite nice and fair, really warm. Into the garage. This is where I keep all my stuff. This is where my bike pretty much lives for all its life. This is from last night when I went out to Hobbs Motor Forest in the dark. Did a bit more filming. You can see the lights are flat. That's what I wanted. Yay. So yeah.
So that VT was interesting. James Snowden in his boxers. He spent an awful lot of time in his boxers.
I feel sorry for him though. He did all that bike riding with no breakfast.
He didn't eat any breakfast. I noticed that as well.
Oh, lads, he must have been starving.
I know. We're going to have a chat to him later on.
But first, we're going to talk about some tattoos.
We are indeed. Yeah, speaking of tattoos, why don't we go over to our little live studio setup and have a go at designing some?
Yeah.
Let's do that. Right, okay. So which pen do you want?
I'll have the black one if that's okay. I'll have the red one there.
No, you have the black one. No,
Harry, you know.
I want the red one now. I want the red one. I might need the green one as well. Okay.
Hogging them all, that's not
Yeah.
fair.
I've got an idea. Actually.
I've got an idea.
I might
I
need
had a brainwave.
Let's start with the green one.
So,
Right, okay. This is...
while me and Harry are doing our last bits and our tattoos, here's some examples of some really great tattoos that we found from members of the public and everything. So enjoy and take a look.
Tattoos are a form of body modification made by inserting ink into the dermis layer of the skin to change the pigment. Tattoo enthusiasts may refer to tattoos as ink, pieces, skin art, taps, or work. Tattoo art is gaining greater support with mainstream art galleries holding exhibitions of both conventional and custom tattoo designs. Beyond Skin at the Museum of Croydon is an example of this, as it challenges the stereotypical views. Tattooing has been practiced for centuries in many cultures and spread throughout the world. It was popular among certain ethnic groups in Asia for identity purposes. It wasn't until the 1970s when tattoos became a mainstream part of Western fashion, common among both sexes and to all economic classes. Many celebrities have tattoos, including the likes of Cheryl Cole, Lil Wayne and Dwayne Johnson. But are some of these too extreme? Cheryl Cole's bum tattoo broke the news earlier this year, which inspired her to learn the process of tattooing herself. Tattoos are becoming much more accepted in today's society and they are growing in popularity. Despite all the pain that it puts you through, would you have one?
That was cool, that.
Was quite cool.
I haven't got any tattoos myself, but you have, haven't you?
I have one on my
So
face, which
tell
is
me about that.
I had it done not long ago, actually. It was quite...
Yeah, I remember you
quite
hobbling
recent.
around, getting...
My flip-flops
Yeah.
in the middle of winter. But yeah, it was really, really bizarre feeling. It's not actually, like, it doesn't feel painful. It's just a
Okay.
really weird sensation.
Yeah, I've heard it's like a sort of like numb, buzzing kind of...
Yeah, I think it's a noise
Oh.
that's the most off-putting for people, to be honest, because it is just sort of a really, like, it is a horrible noise.
Yeah.
It's a scary noise.
So have you got anything else planned tattoo-wise?
I have. I think what they say is true. You do get a bit addicted to the feeling.
Really?
Yeah, so I've got 2 more planned, and I've drew them up. But on the subject of drawing up tattoos, what have you done for your tattoo?
I've drawn Orange Studio lava lamp,
I
which
think that's
I
beautiful.
think is quite impressive.
The colouring in as well is just
Yeah.
phenomenal.
Two-tone.
I drew a little bicycle. I went wrong, so that's why I'm folding it in half to start with. But it is rubbish.
Right.
I do apologise.
It is, yeah, it's amazing that. Right, anyway, whilst we finish up here, this week in the kitchen, I decided to make a bacon sandwich. It's getting a bit cold now. It's easy to make. It's delicious to eat. So watch and learn. Hello and welcome to Student Meals. This week I was thinking it's raining, it's around that time of year, bonfire night, it's getting a bit cold. Thought what's better than a bacon sandwich? So what I've got some smoked bacon, I've got some nice brie, some cranberry sauce as well. And so first thing is we're going to put the bacon just on some tin foil on a tray into the oven. Yep, let's go. Right, so here we go, the finished product. We've got a 3-layered sandwich. Why not? Love it. Even if I do say so myself.
Blowing your own trumpet again, Harry?
Well, yeah, but you always missed out on these. One day, I'm going to have to make it for you, and you'll appreciate my cooking
I might do.
potential.
I wouldn't hold your breath on that, but okay.
Well, anyway.
Now it's time for the second half of the Day in the Life of James Snowden documentary, so enjoy.
Excuse monkey, come here, huh? Huh? What's up? What's up? Huh? Huh? Yo? Miss me? You miss me, huh? I'll just go into work, just sit down for a bit, have a coffee, talk to the boss, Paul, checking out some of the new GoPro stuff, and yeah, so this is our shop. There's a dog, Charlie, as you've already met. He's absolutely bonkers half the time, so yeah. Pretty relaxed today, and then got the yard out there with Mick in his windows. That's about it really, and today you get to see what we get up to, so enjoy.
Well, James Snowden certainly does seem to have an interesting job, and we've got the man himself with us today.
Hi James.
Hi,
You alright?
yeah, pretty good, thank you.
So, tell us about your biking career, so to speak. How did you start off?
Well, pretty much just grabbed the bike and started, yeah, began about 5 or 6 years ago.
Okay.
Started BMXing, used to hit the skate park with a lot of friends and stuff.
Yeah.
Also grab a camera just to do a bit of filming. Which
And
is
now you've changed it up a bit now,
yeah,
haven't you?
I've kicked it up a gear. I've gone to the more insane down and a free ride.
Okay, so what's the difference between the two? How would you describe the difference?
BMX, you pretty much go down the skate park, you socialise as well as you're doing the downhill and the free ride. But the free ride and that is a lot more dangerous. So that's why I kind of went for it, a bit of an adrenaline junkie.
What got you into doing it all? Like what made you start doing BMXing?
Just seeing a few videos on the internet a friend showed me, and it kind of got me buzzed from there onwards.
Being able to sort of jump that high and that kind of stuff.
Feel of flight and things like that.
What's kept you interested? Because obviously I know adrenaline's...
I think mostly just keeping watching what people do over and over again.
So sort of finding new places and things like that.
Pushing the limits that everyone seems to. So.
Oh well, that's really interesting. So thank you for coming along and sharing that with us today. Now, before we finish, it was Remembrance Sunday a couple of days ago, and so we've got a reading of a poem called Anthem for a Doomed Youth, written by Wilfred Owen, one of the leading poets of the First World War. Sadly, his story ended tragically when he returned from the front line after being diagnosed with shell shock a couple of years before.
Owen soon returned to the front line in 1918. However, only a week before the war was over, he was shot and killed. His is just one of the many brave stories from the soldiers that fought for our country. So now let's take a look at this time in the... Let's
take a look at this.
I can't get my words
out. Have a listen.
What passing bells for these who die as cattle? Only the monstrous anger of the guns. Only the stuttering rifle's rapid rattle can patter out their hasty orisons. No mockeries now for them, no prayers nor bells, nor any voice of mourning save the choirs, the shrill, demented choirs of wailing shells, and bugles calling for them from sad shires. What candles may be held to speed them all? Not in the hands of boys, but in their eyes shall shine the holy glimmers of goodbyes. The pallor of girls' brow shall be their pall, their flowers the tenderness of patient minds, and each slow dusk the drawing down of blinds.
unfortunately, that's all we have time for today. Next week, we're going to be shaking it up a bit. We're doing something different. We're going to be at the Shakespeare's birthplace, and there's a live light show for us to get the coverage of.
But there is a change of time. We're doing it on Thursday evening from 5:15.
So make sure that you don't miss it. Right, now we're going to have a memorial for Remembrance Day again. So check it out, and we'll see you next week on Thursday.
Thank you.